Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. If you are not new, thank you for coming back to my channel. Welcome. Hello. My name is Jamie, and in today's video we are going to be kind of comparing, reviewing all of my Enail Couture nails, real gel nails that I have. And I have 18 different ones, so I think this will be a really great video to show you guys what they look like, kind of compare them, kind of see, you know, what he has to offer as far as gel nails goes. I think I have quite a few of them. I don't know exactly how many he has. I do know it's a lot, and I don't have every single one of them, but I do have quite a few, and I just wanted to share the few that I have with you guys and show you what they look like. Alright guys, so I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to start with number 1 to number 18, and then we're going to talk about these a little bit. So number 1, you have the XXL Frozen Coffin. These are pre-etched. Number 2, you have the XXL 24 Karat Coffin, being gold glitter, and the number 1 being silver glitter. Number 3, you have the XXL Sugar Glitter Pink Coffin with silver glitter. Actually, I would say smaller silver glitter. It's not as big as these ones. These ones kind of look like the Mylar glitter. These two. Alright, number 4, you have the XXL Dazzling Beige with very tiny silver glitter as well. Okay. And then over here at number 5, we have the XXL French Coffin. Number 6, we have the XXL Ombre Coffin. Number 7, we have the XXL French Stiletto. And number 8 and 9 were sent to me by a friend to try out. And those are the regular, number 8 would be the regular Ombre Stiletto. And number 9 would be the regular French Stiletto. And number 10, those are the Eternal Beige Coffin. Now there's been a lot of controversy on that one as well. When you apply them to the nail, they kind of look pink. They do, in certain lighting, they do look pink. And they say beige, but they are a beige. They are an Eternal Beige. Okay, number 11 coming down, we have XXL Coffin in clear. Number 12 is the Coffin Regular. So you can see the difference between the two here. The Coffin, this is the regular Coffin, and this is the XXL Coffin. And then beside it, number 13, you have the XXL Tapered Coffin. The tapered is sculpted. So it's a higher arch, higher apex. It's good for those people that have a sharp C-curve in their nail. So if you're one of those who have a very sharp C-curve, the number 13 would be really good for you. Again, that one is the Tapered Coffin. Alright, going over to number 14, we have the XXL Square. A lot of people wanted me to compare these two. And here is the XXL Extreme Square. And how much bigger these are than these. The width of the XXL Square compared to the Extreme is a lot wider, just so you guys know. This is a 0 size and is a lot wider than the Extreme. It's actually a lot wider than all of them. Okay, so going to number 16, you have the Stiletto Regular, just like the regulars up here. Your Stiletto Regular. Then moving over to number 17, you have your XXL Tapered Stiletto. So he has 2 tapered gel nails. And this is one of them, the Stiletto, the Tapered Stiletto XXL, and the Tapered Coffin XXL. Okay? For all of you out there with a strong apex, a strong C-curve in your nail, either this one or this one would go really good with your nails. It would probably fit you better than some of these up here. Now, for those of you like me who want to wear the tapered nails, and you have a flat nail bed, all you have to do is use just a little bit more gel. And finally, with number 18, we have the XXL pipe nail. So now let me show you the side profile of the Extreme nail versus the regular coffin. Okay, so here we have the regular clear XXL coffin, and here we have the XXL Extreme tapered coffin. So side view of the regular XXL. Smooth this like that. Okay, here is the side view of the regular XXL coffin. Alright, so now let me measure this. I'm going to measure it by the centimeter side and the inch side. So, centimeter, it goes to 4. Let's see. I'm going to put it on there so you guys can actually see it. Okay. Start about right there and go, it's about 4.5 centimeters. Now I'm not going all the way to the edge because I'm starting at that line right there, okay? So starting at that line, making sure I start at the very edge. Yeah, it goes to almost 4.5. Okay? Now for inches, start at the very end, and it goes to almost 2, but not quite. Okay, so you can see where it goes to. Very close to 2, but not quite. Okay. Now, this is the Extreme tapered coffin, higher 8. There's the side view. It's got a very deep C-curve. He says it's 50% more than the regular one, which it is. It's pretty deep. See that? Alright, now let's see how long these are centimeter-wise. Again, let's go to the tip. These are almost 4.5, as you can see. So about the same size. So it would be the same size over here too. On the inch side, again, it goes to almost, well, I would say, what, 1 3/4? It's past 1.5, so yeah, 1 3/4. So there you go. There's the size of those. Now let me compare the square to the Extreme square real quick. And I want to show you how wide this regular XXL square is. So let's get this one out of the way real quick. So for lengthwise, the XXL square regular centimeter side is a little past 3 centimeters. Just a little past 3 centimeters. And then on the inch side, it goes to about, okay, now let's measure the width of this 0. This is the 0. The width alone is 1.5. About 1.5, I'd say. And then the width of the Extreme, let's go with the width first. On the centimeter side, the width is just shy of 1.5. Let me show you guys. Okay, that's where the width goes, just over the 1 a tad bit. But the width of this one went almost to 1.5. Just for giggles. Just wanted to show you guys that. Okay, so the regular XXL square again measures about almost 3.5, almost. That's centimeters. And it measures 1.25 inch-wise. And then let's do the extreme square XXL. Let's do the length centimeter-wise. Centimeter-wise, it is 4.5 centimeters. That's long. That's the longest I've measured, I believe, so far. Isn't it? Let's put it up to the square. Yeah, it's the longest one. So this is the longest one on his website, you guys. This square. So inch-wise, it is 1.5. Exactly 1.5. Maybe a little, maybe a line after. Okay, just so you guys know. Let me tell you something that his website said real quick. I took a picture of it for you guys. It says that he offers 4 XXL lengths, which is his XXL square, and that's this one here. Now these do not really, this one doesn't really compare to his XXL coffin, because that's the coffin, and we measured these two. So I don't know how it went, you know, how these are shorter than, yeah, you see what I'm saying. This is shorter. This is like a regular size. Okay, this is the regular size here. And this one matches the regular size almost perfectly. Okay. So it's really not an XXL, but these definitely are. These definitely are. I love them nonetheless. But I just wanted to compare them to show you guys that the XXL regular square are not as long as the XXL coffin or the XXL stiletto, which I do not have the XXL stiletto. I have the XXL sculpted coffin and stiletto. And of course the pipe nail. Now that is exactly the same length in his XXL nails. Okay. Alright, moving on. Like I said, in his 4XL lengths, he has the square, the coffin, the stiletto, and the pipe nail. Alright, he also has 2 extreme tapered nails, which is his stiletto and his coffin, which I showed you guys. The coffin and the stiletto are his 2 extreme tapered nails. He also offers the, of course, the extreme square, which is extremely long and straight. You guys know, you see it right here. There are also 4 new sculptured mini shapes. So if you do have that sharp C curve, you can go get a miniature nail. You don't have to wear the long nails. You can actually get the little ones. I'm trying to tell you guys everything that I know that I can tell you about. We did the measuring. These up here will measure the same as the coffin I just measured. These are the same exact size. Okay, all of these are the same size. They're all coffin. I just have them crooked. Okay. They're all coffins. Now, the stiletto does look shorter, but it's not, only because it's stiletto. That's why it looks shorter. And I've got it down further. Okay? But all of them are the same size, except this long square. How would you apply these nails? You can use a builder gel, you can use a base gel, and you can even use glue for temporary nails. You can use these as press-on nails. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can actually use Enail Couture or any super glue for nails. I have the Enail Couture Quickie glue, And you don't have to adhere them with gel. You can actually use glue for temporary nails. If you now, I do, and I will have a video coming very soon on how to prep your nails for press-ons. If you just want to use them for press-ons, guys, I have had press-ons last me for 2 weeks, and I had to pry them off. So I'm going to show you guys a detailed step-by-step video how to make press-ons last. So stay tuned. Also, going back to what you would use to adhere these nails, Max Estrada, Enail Couture, has his amazing press-on gel. This stuff is amazing. It works great. This is, we have his clear and we have his pink. These are the two colors that he offers. Now, these are just like a builder in a bottle, so you could use a builder in a bottle. You don't have to use these. This is just what is recommended for his nails, just like with Après. With Après, the Extend Gel is recommended, okay? And here's the Extend Gel for Après. Alright, but you don't have to use what is preferred or what is supposedly meant for it. You can use like a Madame Glam Builder Gel, okay? You can use a thick gel. You can use a gem gel. You can use McCart's Gem Gel to apply these, guys. It does not have to be a specific brand name gel. You can also use Max's Cream Puff Base Gel. You can use his regular gel, regular base gel. Now, I, however, don't use a base gel, only because I've not had a good experience with it. I've always used a builder gel or a thick gel to apply these nails. Okay, so what else should we know about these? Like I said, in 2021, this year, Max is going to have all of these pre-etched. Of course, he will get rid of the ones that are not first. So if you guys get some that are not pre-etched, you're going to actually have to etch those. And what I mean by that, I know a lot of you already know, but what I mean by that is you can actually take a primer. You can take Enail Couture's primer. You can take Protein Bond primer. You can take Après primer, and you're gonna etch the underside of that nail. Let me show you, for instance. You're gonna take that primer, and I would even do it on the pre-etch just to give it more tackiness, so that it applies better. I would even do it, like I said, with the etched nails, okay? So you would take your primer and you're going to etch. Now, if you put polygel all the way up, etch it all the way up, okay? Because you could have lifting from that polygel, no, you know, if you don't. So you're going to take that primer and you're just going to etch, just like that. Just rub it on that nail and etch it. You're going to start feeling that nail break down, and once you start to feel that, it is etched. Or you can take an e-file and you can use a bit to etch it. Now, a couple bits that I like to use to etch the underside of a nail is this one here. This is the, I believe this is the Moon bit from Enail Couture. And this is his Moon bit. As you can see, it's round, looks like a planet, looks like the moon. You can etch it with the underside of this, or you can etch it with any kind of carbide bit, ceramic bit. You can etch it with a, you can etch it with your sanding band. Let's see, you can etch it with a sanding band like this one from McCart. I believe this is the 240 grit. You can etch it, like I said, with a carbide bit, a ceramic carbide bit. You can etch it with a regular carbide cone-shaped bit like this. You can etch it with a diamond bit like that, small diamond bit from also Enail Couture. He sells them. Heck, if you can get a buffing block inside there, you can etch it with your buffing block. If you don't have a certain product, don't worry, you can etch it. There is a way to etch that nail. Alright, you can even use acetone. I've seen people do that. But acetone will break down that nail, so I do not suggest using acetone. Okay? I don't suggest using acetone. Alright, I do want to say I absolutely love all of my nails by Enail Couture. Not one of them I've had a problem with. They've all soaked off very nicely for the ones that I've used. They've all soaked off with pure acetone. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. I do want to check one more other thing. I think this XXL stiletto, the width on this one looks a little bit wider than the XXL regular, like, coffin nails. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks a little wider, and you guys can actually see it for yourself. Let me just get them together. See what I'm saying? Now, they're both 0. Keep that in mind. They are both a 0. Let me show you. Now see, this one looks a little bigger than this one. Okay, let me show you the square one that I was saying. This one is bigger than all of them. Side by side. Side by side those. And I've already measured it, so I'm not going to do that again. But you can see this one is wider. Okay, another thing I want to do is I want to take the etched nail here. Alright, I want to take this etched nail and I want to show you what happens when I top coat that. So let me grab a shiny, I'm going to grab my Enail Couture shiny top coat. Now, if I was to go top coat the top side, sorry, if I was to go ahead and top coat the top side, it's not going to do anything because the etching is underneath. So, say you're going to apply these nails. You would go ahead and put your gel here to apply them, right? And then, once you put them on, or before, you can take your top coat, if you're not going to put any glitter or anything under there, if you're not going to design it underside, if you're just going to, like, polish the top, or polygel it, or acrylic it, or whatever you want to do, you're going to take a top coat before you apply your gel down here. I would do it before. I would take this and it just go over the underside of that nail, just a very, very thin coat. This will also give the nail strength, okay? That's another thing I do want to talk about, is giving these nails strength and how you can do that. So, again, you're going to top coat this underside. Now, don't do it by the cuticle. I think I went a little too far. You don't want to do it too far because that's where you're going to be priming and prep, or that's where you're going to be priming it and etching it and stuff. Don't go to where the etching is. Okay, so you're going to go up, I would go back up to about right here with the top coat and then go up from there. But once you top coat that underside and flip it, it's going to be crystal clear again. Okay, and you're not gonna, or what you can do is you can go ahead, before you etch it, top coat the whole thing, cure it. Once it's cured, then etch. That's actually a better way to do it. Guys, another thing I want to talk about is, do you have to add strength to these nails? No, you don't. It's simple as that. You do not have to. But if you are very hard on your nails, like most people are, you're going to want to add a few layers of extra stability. And what I mean by that is, you can either do an under the nail design like I like to do, or you can add acrylic on top. A lot of people ask me this. Can you polish these? Yes. Can you add acrylic on top? Yes. Can you add polygel on top? Yes. Why not? There's no rule saying you can't. Okay? To make these, now let me just show you this really quick. Back to this. Okay, the top coat nice and smooth. Okay, then you're going to take your e-file or your primer, and if you do the top coat like this, I would actually take a primer, or I would actually take an e-file and etch that. That way you take off that top coat where it's supposed to be etched. Or just don't go that far like I did. Just don't go that far. Just go to about right here. Okay? And then that gel that you put underside to apply will actually go to about right here. Okay, it'll actually go to about right here. So I would just top coat from like here up. That way you don't have to worry about it not being clear. It'll be nice and clear. Okay, so now anything can go on top of these nails. Now I wouldn't do it like with these because they have the glitter and you want that to show through. So I would do like an undernail design with these. Like if you want to add more glitter or something, do it on the underside of the nail. And I have lots of videos showing that. You can even put polygel underside. You can put acrylic underside and adhere it. But one thing that I used to do to make sure I had enough stability and strength, I used to take a builder gel, and you can use any kind of builder gel. I wouldn't use a hard gel because then you're not going to be able to soak them off. You'll actually have to file them off if you use a hard gel. But say you want to add strength to the nail, you can use a top coat to add strength. You can put 2 or 3 layers of your top coat on top. You can take a builder gel and add a couple thin layers of builder gel to add strength. Or you can put very thin colored acrylic on top and encapsulate that with clear polygel or clear acrylic to add more strength. Or you could put polygel, put a thin layer of polygel on top. Okay, and then top coat it. That adds more strength. So yes, you can put stuff on top of the gel nails. Not just Enail Couture, Après, Kiara Sky, Gelish, whoever makes these, XVX, any of those nails, you can put stuff on top of them. You can put stuff underside them as well. I think I've answered almost every question that I get. And yeah, you can put gel polish on top of these too. Polish them up, ladies. Make them beautiful. You know, put designs on them. Put stickers on them. Put whatever you want, whatever your heart desires on these nails, because it's not going to hurt it. So, with that said, the next video I'm going to be doing is how to make press-on nails last and how to make them with these nails here. So stay tuned. So that is it. I guess I will let you guys go. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on these. Also, I do want to say that the shipping has went back to normal. So if you order, you will get it really quickly. So just with that said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Give me a big thumbs up if you would. Share it with a friend. Subscribe if you are new. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a blessed day. Bye.